Whatever you gotta do.
Yeah,
Unless,
$10 mulch over to the Woodstock station, so the flowers look beautiful.
unless Nate doesn't feel that it needs to be done. He won't do it every other year just to do it every other year.
Right.
Yeah, because we didn't budget for it last year.
Yeah.
But he is asking for it this year, so it must need it. Yep. Nate's really good at not doing it unless it has to get done, so. Yeah,
Big time.
no, he's doing a great job. Thank you, because I didn't.
There was, I had another question.
I apologize.
I don't think I saw it on the ones we were working off of, but the non-department expenses. So the expenses must be the administration expenses are up. It was outlined somewhere that they're up about 16,000. Do you know what contributing factors that is? Because we didn't get a breakout. Usually we get a breakout from you folks of the admin side of stuff and what that expense would be to us for community, solid waste, and recreation.
Gotcha.
Sorry.
No, it's good. I think I may be able to locate it.
Yeah, it says on this last sheet, 50% of the non-department expenses, i.e. benefits and stuff. We had funded 36 this year and it's going up to 52.6. Or no, 52. It looks like 52.6 is the year end number, which is quite a bit higher.
Got you.
And then it's missing what the recommendation is.
You know, I don't,
Okay.
that's a Karina question.
Okay. So maybe if we can get that updated when she gets back and feeling well.
Absolutely.
Buries herself. Is there any other questions? Yep,
Yes,
we did.
we did it
Sorry.
4:33.
4:33.
It's all right. It's fine.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that we'll have to ask Karina that one. The rest of them we can ask Nate when he's here
Okay,
on that.
that's fair. Great, thank you. Is there anything else? Are we holding public? Shall we hold public comments?
You
or
want to do
questions
you want to do on
until
each one? Sure.
We can do it each one, or we can do it during the budget committee when Nate's here to actually answer questions.
That's probably a better idea.
Right, so if the folks in the public don't mind if we wait until the budget committee meeting, it looks like you're both here for the budget committee meeting anyway, so,
Yeah.
okay.
Well,
Cheryl,
they are Lincoln Budget Committee members, so
okay,
they'll be here for that too.
okay,
It makes sense to wait till Nate and Bree are here to answer the questions. Yeah.
perfect, okay. And as far as the solid waste facility goes, and if this is probably another question for Nate, is there any expected projects or repairs that are gonna be needed in like the next 3 years?
That's
That
a
we know
Nate
of.
question.
That's a Nate question.
We've
too.
done a ton of
Okay.
work down there, so.
Yeah. I guess capital stuff. I mean, we
Sure.
continue to contribute. Obviously, we contribute a
I mean, I
set
can-
amount every year, but
Look in the CIP and see if there's anything spelled out.
on our end, I'll have to look. We've been putting in 10 a year.
We have expected roof at Recycle Building at 2043, so
Okay.
I don't see anything specific on that part.
Don't think we expected the same.
We just
We
did
just did
paving, so-
paving, so that wouldn't be there. Solid waste. Repaving not till 2032, and then facility and land improvements, et cetera, is ongoing. And we have a balance of 10,742. We have solid waste equipment, that's an ongoing. We have roughly 50,000 there.
Okay, that's all for you guys.
Yeah,
Okay.
yep.
So we'll
To
confirm.
cover our half of whatever. Yeah,
Okay,
that's be equipment and whatnot.
so we'll just ask.
Yeah, Nate
Quickly
would
ask
know
Nate
if
when he
there's
gets
anything
here.
expected.
Yep.
I don't believe there is, but again, I don't want to answer that for him.
Great. I can't get it. I can't actually, I'm looking for right now, so.
No worries.
Very good. I guess next up is recreation.
And now just a heads up, we're expecting Tara Tower. She is at a conference, so we're expecting her to Zoom in,
Okay,
provided the Zoom gods smile down on her. at
Okay.
the conference, but Bree will be here to
Bree will
present
be
the
here.
budget.
okay,
And keeping in mind, it's her very first budget experience, so
okay.
she may have to
Breaking
You know,
it well.
Tara is leaving.
defer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, we are aware of that.
Yeah.
Yep. And how's the search going for a program coordinator?
Well, there are 5 applications and I believe Bree wants to set up interviews towards the end of this month, beginning of next month.
Excellent. I think as far as recreation goes, did either of you? The only thing we had to question, and it'll be a Bree and Tara question, is and it was more so discussed in the budget committee, is maybe a consideration where school is currently scheduled to get out in the first or second week of June, is there's a opportunity to add a week at the end of June.
I had the same question and I went
Okay.
over that with Bree and looked at everything. School is scheduled to get out on the 13th.
Correct.
If we have snow days,
Yeah.
then we're going to go to school the next week.
Right.
This past year we did. There was, well, they went one wave, so there was one extra day last year, I believe. So that would put us into the week of the 16th, making up any snow days,
Yeah.
which leaves us the week of the 23rd for training
Okay.
for the Kank staff. And we start on the 30th.
Okay. Even though the Kank staff is majority of college students versus high school
They
students.
still need to go through the CPR training. They still need to do all of that. There's still training that needs to be done.
So we're expecting to hire some high school students this year.
I would hope so.
Okay.
I mean, that if we can get all returning staff, hoorah, but
Right.
that's not a guarantee. And we still need that week for training. And then we start on the 30th. And then for ending, we end on the 15th, which gives the kids 1 week. And then they're back to school on the
School.
26th. Yeah.
Right. Right.
So,
Yeah. And it wasn't so much the August end, it was the June end.
yeah.
Do you think just kind of
If you can guarantee,
well, that's
if
what I'm
you can
saying.
guarantee that there are no snow days,
Yeah, right. If we could
Um,
all with
yep.
our magic crystal
I
balls.
would like that.
Yeah. But no,
would
I
like
guess
snow
what my
days.
question would be is.
It
is
also-
worth budgeting for it so that if we know, we're gonna know in March if we've had snow days or
Probably.
not, that when we're ready to advertise that summer camp and adventure camp, we'll have the money budgeted. If not, it just goes back to our general funds.
So it would give the kids no time off in between
would give 'em a
school
week.
and, no, that's training. It wouldn't give them anything. It wouldn't not give them any time off between getting out of school and starting work, because they'd get out on the 13th and they'd have to start training
The high school kids you're talking
on the
about.
16th. And well, yeah, because college kids will be out. before
Colleges
that.
are out
Right.
May.
Talking the high school kids. You're right. It would give them no time off.
Are we hiring freshmen and sophomores and juniors that it matters for I mean, or are we hiring seniors who are out actually the 6th? So then they'd have a week.
You could be a junior counselor,
Junior counselors
Yep.
are the younger age.
sophomore,
Okay,
some freshmen, but sophomore.
primarily.
yes.
Okay,
They would, I mean, the likelihood of there being high school kids on staff is fairly high. I
Okay.
mean, if we could get all college kids in there, that
well,
life would
and I
be
mean,
great,
and
but
that's what
the
it's
likelihood of
been
that
the
is-
last the last 2 years, I think.
no, we had high school kids last year. 1, 2, 3 of them.
We did?
I don't want to name them
No, you
now, but I
can't,
will
no.
later.
Yeah. Remind me. I
Yes.
don't see the Kank side of it, so
Gotcha.
you're correct.
Gotcha.
I would.
Yeah, yours is aged out of that. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So, okay.
Mine are all, oh no, I got one on NAC now, but the others are all down there. So I get
There's
it
the
though.
rest-
I get
yeah.
it. It would be way more convenient for me and a whole lot of other people. It
Right.
just
Right.
isn't fair to the staff.
Scott, Gil, did you guys have any questions? Jack?
Looks kind of the same, really.
Like some of the other ones are budget, so we'll just wait for free. Oh, the only one, not on that. Community center, I had a question, which would be more so you. Are we ready to move on to the community center budget,
Sure.
community building? The only thing, and I think this is gonna be another Karina thing to write down and ask about, but down under, the third block down under 390.
Mhm.
We budgeted 3,600 for property liability insurance, but we haven't paid anything out.
That is. Town of Lincoln pays that out of Town of Lincoln's blanket insurance, because it's the buildings in Lincoln.
Right.
It's here for Woodstock's half
Okay,
in the budget.
okay. So we haven't been billed for it yet then, because there's no year-to-date number. I guess
Correct.
is what okay,
Yeah. And that, again, Becky or Karina would have to,
speak to,
yep, yep.
that's what I figured.
Yep.
Okay. The other question I have would probably be a Bree or Tara question. It was just on supplies. Why our cleaning supplies are down so low in comparison to budget. I mean, not a big deal. It's only a couple
Right.
thousand
But then
bucks,
they-
but
Well,
I know
then
that-
they went up again for this year.
I know the
It's 3,000.
program supplies in ASP, because I had asked about that. They made a conscious effort to try to use up
okay.
what was there before buying new this
Gotcha.
year,
Yep.
which,
That's great.
every scrap of construction paper and then the last
Yeah.
bit of the crayon.
Good.
I wonder
all
if that
together.
was the same, but we can
Yep.
certainly ask.
Okay.
Because that's half,
Right.
Mhm.
that whole 600
Yeah.
series of accounts is half.
Did anybody else have any other questions on the community building budget? Okay. I think on those three budgets, just, as a reminder, just kind of, if you guys know of anything, and we'll ask Bree and Tara, obviously, when they come in too, but anything that that might come up in 2-3
Yeah.
years.
Oh, right. Well, I know that, the
Just-
fence, is what's hopefully planned for this summer. And I want to say that was right just under 40,000.
Okay.
And that's the fence around the, childcare center playground.
Community center, yeah.
It's, aging and
Yeah.
needs to be replaced. Part of it's kind of scabbed together with what was available. A
Yeah.
lot of it, you have to really watch, and there's between the gates where containment is not great
Yeah.
right now. And I believe there's the property beside it sold, and there is new survey markers in, so
Oh.
we can extend. I believe it was 3 feet because of
Okay.
Lincoln's fence ordinances that it has to be 1 foot from the property line, and I believe there was 4 feet there.
Great.
There might have been 5, and we can extend it 4 feet. I don't remember now. So hopefully we can get a little more room in there for the kids to play. But I know that was in there. Removal of the old fence, installation of new
Okay.
fence.
Well, our commitment is obviously the 50,000 that we used to put
Right,
into the
right.
community budget
Right.
is gonna go into a capital reserve. So as long as, we're kept
Sure.
up to date, that 50,000 is still enough because
25. It's 25 each, correct?
we
We budgeted 50, so 25 each. Yeah,
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 yeah.
yeah.
Yep, yep. Trying to keep it under, the
Yeah.
goal is to keep it under that.
Yeah.
Forbid anything else.
I guess any year,
major,
in a, by Bree and them, any year that it's
Yep.
more than that
Yes.
combined 50,000 that
Right.
to give us.
Yeah,
extra
she was talking
fire.
about, yeah.
Okay.
And like she said, barring any emergencies that come up, which that's the goal.
Okay.
Unless, of course, there's something that comes in more and we both decide it needs to be done,
Yeah.
then, yeah.
We certainly, we run a little tighter
don't have
budget
any
in
money.
Woodstock, so.
We don't have any money.
Come in a little.
Come on.
Who are we stealing from to
That's
cover
right,
that?
yeah.
So
Yeah,
just so if there's, like I said,
yeah, I understand. Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
anything you can catch us or prepare us for beforehand, we would
Sure.
appreciate it.
Yeah,
Awesome. So next up, I mean, review the Linwood they're gonna be here
Yes.
to present.
Yep,
I know they've given us a few budgets over the last couple weeks.
right.
I think we've got the most accurate now.
Yeah, and thank you and Karina and OJ for working with them to
Gladly.
get that budget whittled down to and organized. I mean, John's doing a great job from what I understand, but he was
Yep.
kind of stepped into a surprise.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. New leadership always does.
Sure, sure.
Other than that, do we have any other shared business to discuss this
One
evening?
thing I think that we were talking about, Jane, pipe in with the date of the fireworks.
Oh, yes.
4th of July.
That would be fantastic. That would be fantastic.
4th of July fireworks on 4th of July.
Now, Jane did get them confirmation that they will do July 5th this year. And what was the price? 15.5.
Same
Woodstock
price.
put them on July 3rd.
We would
So you
prefer,
have a
but
real 2-day bash.
The 3rd was not available. She did check.
No, we all talked, and I think it's fine doing them.
fine.
We prefer the Thursday, but
Yeah, no,
It's okay.
I mean.
But we did
it's-
ask.
As long as it's mutual. I
Yeah,
mean, it's not our call, we want to be good neighbors, obviously. And, I mean, to us, it was people coming up on Wednesday anyways to get settled for the board. And, have the parade and what have you, then the
Sure.
fireworks, so they're gonna stay Friday, Saturday and Sunday. So you'll be business, will be jammed.
all right, we like that.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I think we talked over, it's okay.
Okay.
And you did, Jane, and correct me if I'm wrong, you sent an email out to the company to see if we can get any kind of confirmation that they can and or will do the 4th next
Next
year.
year.
We're trying.
okay.
And if they do the 4th, what that cost would be, because it will be more than the
Sure.
15.5. They've already indicated that. So right now we have a budget of 15,000, Woodstock 7,500, Lincoln 7,500. That's gonna go up 250 each.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we'll increase our end.
And is that the same company, Jane, that did fireworks last year?
No,
No, it's
a
gonna
new
be a different
company, yeah.
company,
I think we're done with that company from last year.
sadly.
Yeah, I liked them. They did a good job.
They had a good show.
Did a
I've
good
heard
job
great
last year.
things about the
Next
company
year.
that we've contracted with for this. 5th of July.
Great.
Yeah.
Okay,
Right. Yeah.
okay, great.
So hopefully it works out that we have 4th of July next year. And what we'll have to do, and this was all part of the questioning that she hasn't got an answer to yet, that we will get to you prior to your budget hearing, so you can have it in, is assuming we can get the 4th of July, we're gonna have to sign that contract immediately and probably give a 50% down payment. So we would have to budget
Sure.
that 50% in this year's budget. The rest of it, the following. So 1 year it's gonna cost us a little more, but then it'll average out after that.
Right.
Okay,
Um. And as soon as they get back to Jane, we'll let you know.
Okay.
Cross your fingers.
right. Great,
It'll be nice to have everything on the 4th again.
Yep.
for sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there any other shared business? Do either of you have any
Thank you for bringing that up.
shared business? Otherwise, we're gonna sit here.
Want any public comment before?
Yeah, is there any questions for the joint board from the public?
You want to talk about someone or something or? I'm just-
Well, they should look at themselves. Online, anyone? Have anything for the joint boards? Great.
All right. Any old, no new, all right, we don't need a non-public session, so,
You can just hurry up and wait.
right, so entertain a motion to adjourn at 4:56 PM.
So moved.
Second that motion.
Excellent. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us.
Have a nice day. So I'm really good at taking my half out of the middle, so if I start to approach.